Honestly, if I saw me in a dark alley, I would fucking run. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry that I have been kind of MIA. It's been a month and I have been so sick, one thing after another. But I'm back and I am actually starting a new series. So this is going to be like a gender bender kind of Alice in Wonderland called Alex in Wonderland. You see what I did there? But yeah, it's just kind of like something that I could do that's still fun. Without it being exactly Halloween, or actually it could be Halloween. Honestly, I just miss doing Halloween looks, and this is something that I just wanted to do. I kind of want to do a couple of different series. But yeah, so I'm going to start off with the first character, which is going to be Alex. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you guys a tutorial. Didn't really do my hair because I'm going to put a wig on. I am bare faced, and we're just going to go ahead and step right into it. Alright, so let's start off. So I'm actually going to just spray my face with this tea tree water from Lush. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my Smashbox color correctors. I'm probably going to use these three, not exactly the purple, but I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to probably do the red, orange under my eyes. I'm going to probably do the green around my cheeks, and then I'm probably going to do that peachy color on my nose. So let me get into that. And now I'm going to set the color correcting with some light powder. This is Laura Mercier Translucent. Just going to dab this all around and then just put it on where I color corrected so it doesn't blend in with my foundation just too much. Okay, so now I'm going to get into my foundation. I'm going to use the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, and this is in the color 310, and I'm going to use it on my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which I actually love this brush. Just dab it on my face. Alright, so next I'm going to go in my LA Girl Pro Coverage, and this is in just the white color, and I'm just going to put it where I would highlight, just little dots. Alright, so this is the LA Girl Concealer, Pro Concealer, and this is the color Porcelain. I'm just going to put this under the eye. Alright, so now I'm going to go in my Beauty Blender and we are going to bounce. Okay, now that I look super highlighted, we're going to actually go in with our contour, and as you can see how the concealer and the white just really mixed together, it actually blended amazing. But now we are going to go into the contour. And I am going to go in with the Tarte Pro Glow, and I'm going to use this cream color down here. It's the shade color. It's pretty dark, but it actually works out once you blend it out. And then I am just going to actually carve out my cheeks so it's going to be rounded. So when I look forward, it's going to look like it pops out more. So I'm going to show you guys right now. So see how that is, and then I'm going to start to move that inward. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and contour the rest of my face. So we're just going to do a big rainbow. Put it over there. And then my nose, we're going to snatch it. Okay. Okay, so I got all my creams down. We are then going to go in with our powders, but I just wanted to use my Sephora Bright Future. It's a color corrector. It's basically the green one. And then I'm going to do my eyebrows to black it out because we're going to do a blonde eyebrow. So here we go. And really get in there, like move it back and forth. You're trying to conceal as much darkness as you can. If you get out of the lines of what your eyebrows are, then that's totally fine because we could just go in and blend that out. So yeah. Okay, so go ahead with your spoolie and then just brush that out. And now we're going to go in with our powder contours. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D palette, and I'm going to go in with Sombre, which is the darkest shade. And then we are just going to go ahead and mimic where we put down the cream contours. And the brush that I've been using is the BH Cosmetics 127. And this is just like a chisel brush. And then I am going to go in with this Tarte one. It's dual ended, but I'm going to use the smaller side, and then I'm going to start to blend those out. Okay, and if you guys are not new to my channel, then you guys know I love this brush, which is the BH Cosmetics 131. And I use this little angle to actually shorten my nose and also to bring the sides in. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Okay, so next up I'm going to use the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and I'm going to be using that to prime my eyelids. Alright, so now I'm going to set my eyelids, and I am actually going to be using this Morphe palette. I think this is the Pumpkin and Spice. I don't know, I could have just made that up. I will leave it down there in the description, but I will be using this light shade to put all over my eyelids. Okay, so now I'm going to do my transition shades. So I'm actually going to be using opposite of what I used for the lightest. So this is what I used. I'm going to use the end of this, and I'm going to go down one more. So we're going to use these two shades, and I'm going to put it in my crease as my transition. And I'm going to be using this Ipsy brush. It's the L34 Beauty Blend, and it's from Shining Glam. Not really my aesthetic, but it works. So yeah, so I'm going to get into that. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. You could definitely go down another shade if it helps you blend more, but we're going to be using blue colors. So the blue that I'm going to be using is pretty dark already, so I think it should be okay, but if you guys need that extra help, then I would definitely say go down with another brown. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with Doom from the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, and it's this blue color right here, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Okay, so that is all over the lid. And now we're going to go in with our other shades. The other shades are darker, so I'm actually going to put Laura Mercier setting powder under my eyes, so just in case there's any fallout, so I will be right back. Okay guys, so I am back. I actually just decided to set my whole face and bake. But with that same brush that we use for the eyelid, which is the Morphe Y18, I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. and I'm going to go in with Swallow. And we're going to put this at the outer lid. So it's not going to be super drastic, but it's definitely going to help us bring some depth when we bring in that other darker shade. So as you can see, it's not super drastic, but it definitely does give more depth than this one. So we're just going to put that on both of the lids. And then I'm going to put this a little bit in the crease, just a little bit, not a ton, but just to give us some more depth. Okay, so now for the darker blue, I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette, and I'm going to use Velour. I know guys, I use Jeffree Star and Kat Von D almost every tutorial. I'm so sorry, I have a ton of palettes, but they're just two of my favorite brands, so I know I keep using this one a lot, but you guys could tell why, because it's literally every shade and it's such good pigments. But I'm going to go in with the shade Velour, which is that really nice cobalt blue. And then I'm just going to coat my brush, tap off the excess, and actually what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going on my outer lower lash line and just go out, just so I could get an indication of how far I want to wing it. So let me show you what I mean. So the brush is already naturally giving me it right there. So that's actually where I'm going to end the wing, and then I'm going to go up. And then I'm going to start to blend that into my crease. And then I'm going to use the Morphe Y19, which is a clean brush, and I'm just going to clean out and make those edges way more seamless. So yeah, that's the look. Alright, and then before I start my other eye, I'm actually going to use a white gel liner, and we're going to kind of create our own extension of the eye, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do right now. Alright, so this is the NYX gel liner in white, and I am just going to dip my Anastasia Beverly Hills number 15 brush, which is just like an angled brush, really small. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to create So that came out a little bit sloppy. So I think I had too much product on my brush. So now I am cleaning it off, and I'm gonna just clean that up with hardly any product on my brush. Alright, you guys can see that. We are going to clean it up for sure way better. So we're going to use that blue to cut it on the bottom. And you are going to have to coat your eyelashes, which is totally fine. As you can see, I had to coat mines. But yeah, so we're going to create that, and then we're going to go back, and then we're going to use that blue to make it more perfect, that bottom line, and we're going to clean it up. So go ahead and mimic this on the other side, and then we will be right back. Okay guys, so this is where we're at now. So I'm going to show you guys how to clean up that bottom using the blue, which is the Velour from the Kat Von D palette. And I'm using the Morphe Y21, which I already spritz with my e.l.f. Matte Magic, I believe it's called, Fix. And I dipped the top of it in Velour, just the top, just to get the top bristles so it could be an even line. So I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to start to lay this. You guys can see what I'm talking about. So I use the blue right there. And since it has that fix on it, it's going to put it exactly where you need it. So just be precise and make sure that you are cutting that line perfect. And you can see how this one is definitely cleaner than this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side. Alright guys, so I am back. I cleaned up the whites, as you can see, doing that technique that I just showed you guys, and also went back in with velour. And I just kind of smoked it out a little bit and intensified it, considering that we now have that new line going on. But yeah, this is where we're at for the eye makeup so far. Alright, so now I'm going to go back to the brows, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm using light medium. And I'm just going to put that over my brows and then brush that in. So like I said, we're going to do 2 to 3 steps depending on how light this makes it. But if it doesn't make it light for you guys, definitely go in with your LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm pretty sure that could be the last step. And kind of give time between it just so they all could settle, in a sense. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the way that the Tarte Shape Tape actually concealed it. I mean, you can still see a little bit of black, but I actually like it because it kind of just gives you the illusion that, you know, it's an eyebrow. It has some type of shadows. So I actually like it. So I think I'm going to keep it. If yours is still looking a little bit dark, you could go with your Pro Conceal or another one. Just let them set in between, and then as you layer it up, it should totally conceal it, I believe. So now I'm going to wipe off my bake. Okay guys, so my bake is off. I'm actually looking at my eyes. I think I want to bring more depth into it, so I'm actually going to go in with Velvet, which is from the Kat Von D palette, which is this burgundy kind of purple color, and just a touch of jet, just like barely touching it, because we don't want it to look like a black smoky eye. So we're just going to create more depth. I'm going to put that at the outer edge. Okay, I think that's doing it, and I'm using the Morphe Y20 brush for this. Alright guys, so I'm going to go in with some blush, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Party, and that is with 3 A's. I'm just going to put this at the apples. Okay guys, so now is one of my favorite parts, which is going to be highlighting. And I'm actually going to go in with the Kat Von D Alchemy palettes. And I'm going to be using Ultraviolet Amethyst, which is this middle one. And I'm actually using a paintbrush that actually happens to be a fan. I don't like fan brushes a lot because they're usually pretty soft and they kind of don't tend to go where I want it. But this one is very dense. It's not very smooth. It kind of stays in the same place, and this is just the paintbrush. And this is the reason why I actually like this one, because wherever I'm going to put it at, it's just going to stay there. So I'm just going to coat it. And then I'm going to start off with my cheeks. And this palette is amazing. If you guys don't have it, you guys are definitely missing out. But let's get into it. I mean, it's like a holographic dream. Like, do you guys see that? Oh my god, so good. Right, and then now I am actually going to go in with my Morphe brush, which is the Y22, and I'm going to use Blue Sapphire, which is this one, and then I'm going to use that at the arch of my eyebrow, and I'm just going to put it on top as well on my forehead. So this one's a little bit more subtle. I definitely want this to be more intense, and then I want the more subtle type of holographic looks on the top. Actually, this brush is actually picking it up a lot. So I know this is a good brush now. Usually, the brushes that I use, they usually don't pick it up this well, but it's definitely making it intense. It's very pretty. And then just go on top. Very little. Alrighty, I think we're done with the highlighting. I mean, I don't want to stop, but actually I'm going to put some on my lips. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the Jeffree Star palette. This is the Beauty Killer, and I'm going to go in with Star Power, which is this pink shade right here. And we're going to start to do kind of like that blowout in the lips that you guys saw in the introduction. It's kind of like a new trend right now. It's called like lollipop lips. Kind of big in Tokyo and everything, but yeah, so I'm going to put this at the outer edge. So you want to make it very intense, like at the inner corner, and then just basically shade it out. And this is BH Cosmetics 130 brush. Alright guys, now that we have the pink on, we are going to go in with our Ico Precise Smudge Proof Pitch Black, and it's just a liquid liner, which I love because it actually is quite amazing. Like, it is super precise. So I'm going to use this to put little dots around the pink that we already laid down. You guys can't really see it with my beard, but that's what it did so far. Alright guys, so this is the look. I'm going to pop on some eyelashes off camera. I'm going to change into my outfit with my wig on, and I will show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. You know, just something to wear to a parent-teacher conference, you know, just hanging out. But no, I'm actually in love with this look. It actually went kind of Bowie-esque, which I kind of like. But I got my lashes on. I just did a couple of touch-ups. Yeah, and this wig I got from Amazon. I think it's just like one of their cosplay wigs. It was like one that had like a huge bang, and I just did it backwards, and me and my little sister, we cut it to this kind of like mullet that I actually really wanted, and I think we did pretty okay. I mean, it's not the best. You could see the tracks kind of, but hey, we did what we could. I got this from Topshop, and it's a choker, and then it has all kind of like a chain in the back. This top is from Zara, and this harness that I have is from ASOS. So just from my like regular closet that I just put together. But yeah, I hope you guys like this look. It was so fun creating it. This is what my channel is really all about, kind of just out there looks. So if you like this and you guys want to see the rest of the characters, please subscribe. I'm going to do as much as I can. I'm thinking about doing the Cheshire Cat. I'm thinking about even doing like the garden, some of the flowers, thinking of doing the Mad Hatter, but yeah, just really trying to have some fun with this. Last year I did 31 Days of Halloween, and that actually got me driven into kind of makeup, so if you guys did not see any of that, some of the good ones are still on mine, but the ones that I kind of just didn't love, I kind of deleted on my Instagram, but my Instagram is je.suis.javier, so it's just sweet Javier. So go ahead and check it out. If you guys like it, then follow. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. It was so fun creating this, and yeah, I'm kind of in love with the look. You know, something a little different. But yeah, until next time, I will see you guys. I'm trying to do another video every Monday. So every Monday I'm trying to do a video. Again, I've been gone for a month. I'm so sorry just because I was so sick. But I am back, and I am definitely going to try to get back on it. And yeah, this is the look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, see you guys next time.